And welcome back to the question mark dimension, as brought to you by Roger Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 4. We're in Bermugula's orbit, now accessing the Cortex timeline, and also switching to a costume that fits the theming of the level which we found ourselves in.
Alright, shipping error.
Oh yes, a great error with shipping. Because there was a ship off in the distance during the Out for Launch level that did not seem to have any impact whatsoever on what was happening during the game action, but the game decided to expound on it anyway. Let's play as Cortex for a bit and find out what happened.
Well, very specifically, he reroutes a tractor beam to it.
I only hadn't replaced my blaster's teleport with that hair dry function.
But Cortex, you hardly have any hair at all to even warrant
Really? You're
needing
already
a hair
up to
dry.
5 deaths?
You're already up to 5 deaths. Oh, if you thought that my death count was atrocious before, wait till you get a load of how many times I died during this freaking level. We got a hazard over there. We got a hazard on both sides of that shaft right there. We got a hazard right there. There's a bottomless pit around here somewhere. There it is. There's a meteor passing through over here. There are lots of things that can kill you during this first run to the
already.
checkpoint.
I thought you were only at the 5, but no.
Oh, we've only just begun to die. It took a Dark Souls player a long time to get around to the lesson that dying is just part of the game. So it is true in Crash Bandicoot. That's why they give you more than just one life.
And go.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Sure. I mean, I made it. It wasn't the cleanest landing, but I made it.
And that's the thing.
Checkpoint.
It may not have been the cleanest landing, but you did succeed. That is more important.
We had deactivated him.
Oh, instead of gelatin, he goes to ghost.
Stupid gelatinization. I think coming... perish the thought.
You can still shoot these Pass Cloud. Come on, Pass Cloud. You can shoot those.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cortex turns into a devil when he flies away. 20 attempts later...
Wait, are you seriously at 20 attempts now?
Yeah, dude, I've died. I died more than 30 times during this level. This level is pretty tricky going through as Cortex.
I grant that certainly, but it's not that tricky so far.
I had a feeling you would be incredulous.
I am very incredulous.
Ship happens. All right, this is where a player really stands to rack up the deaths over here, because now you gotta get used to using Cortex's dash jump in a 3D setting.
Yeah, I will admit that this specifically looks like it's a fucking nightmare, but it also looks like you have mostly enough time between each one. Yeah, to just do this, and it should have been relatively easy to figure that out on first glance.
Okay, now I'm starting to understand why they took away the gelatinization feature off the Blockifier. Is first you disable the enemy by turning them into a stone block, then you make them transparent so that you could just walk right through them.
And go. Pass Cloud, come on.
Pay close attention. Yeah.
Cortex can't bounce on them. Wow.
Cortex, that is probably the main reason why they give him a blockification feature, is because Cortex does not have the Bandicoot Stomp as one of his viable options. Oh, now all of a sudden I can turn him into... This level is freaking stupid, bro.
I will grant that having two different versions of the blaster is most certainly not a thing that I would have expected them to do. But I will say that as long as they're actually, but they're not. They are not consistent with it. They should be consistent with it. Damn it.
They should have just let me cycle through the options. Honestly, I think what they did was they made it so that certain enemies can be blockified in a certain way. Because what the hell is going on here? Only in a Cortex level could we be this confounded by our own abilities. Because, I mean, Dingodile is pretty straightforward. He's got a vacuum cleaner. Tana also is pretty straightforward. She has a hook shot. These functions are relatively simple and easy to understand all of their respective functions. But
even
Cortex,
if they aren't actually all that easy to use.
My God. Okay, now it looks like you're gonna have to ghost. No, that's right. You have to disable the gelatinization so that he can move. This, I remember, this part takes me a little while to get through.
Well,
I don't die.
It's relatively simple. All you got to do is use the jump box in order to get a high jump, and from your high jump vantage point, turn him into a block. Then go on to the gelatinous one.
See, guys, all right, you are a block.
You have to do a high jump.
Okay, nice.
Now get
okay,
onto the gelatinous one.
Jump.
Get onto the gelatinous one, Cloud.
I'm trying to, and so I needed to, because I'm trying not to die of the tractor being up ahead. So I have to time this so that I don't get sucked into the vortex. But you're not going to bounce
high enough on a normal jump in order to get hit by that tractor beam.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
And no, you're not going to bounce high enough in order to interact with him. You have to gelatinize the other one and then cross over.
Well, now there's another problem is I can't reach that gelatinous.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I can reach the gelatinous one, but to what effect? It's directly underneath another platform.
Yes, and then you go over after you hit for the jump.
So change him back. Okay, now he's in a position where I can use him. You guys got your notepads and your clipboards and your writing materials out because you're gonna need a lot of notes and a lot of practice to go through this freaking level, bro. No, stop him before it's too late.
Well, it's already too late. We're on the ship.
Thanks to time travel, it's not too late. It's never too late. Nice to have some goofy dialogue to listen to while Cortex fumbles with otherwise unfamiliar controls.
We activated the tractor beam.
I guess
now,
maybe
different box placements for out to launch.
I think now I understand what the relevance of that ship is. That's the ship that we go to in the next level.
Yep.
Oxide's personal ship.
Nicely done.
Oh, it says, remember this bullshit? Yeah.
Do we have Ika at the moment?
No, we don't. Ika is not present at the moment.
Okay.
Even with normal I can do without the extra complication of additional gravity options. Wall running is just a pain in the tuchus.
Spin.
Okay, let's see how many lives it takes us to go through this scenario.
Okay. Spin, jump back, spin, jump back. There.
Oh my god.
Alright, spin, jump aside.
See, this is no problem. Once again, alright, here's Ika. We are not out of the woods just yet.
We're mostly out of the woods.
Why is that steel crate out of sync with the other ones?
Are they steel, or are those actual wooden crates that the lighting engine is camouflaging?
Those are steel crates.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea is they're trying to crush you upside down.
So double jump onto the TNT crate. You could have just gone.
Could have just gone. Man, the slow and steady wins this race.
Go.
As evidenced by the atrocious number of times I've died. Yeah, it took me. This is
I guess.
This is a 12-minute recording of me going through this level. It took me 45 minutes to play this level because of all the deaths.
Christ, 45 minutes. Not even Cold Hard Crash on a 100% run takes 45 minutes. Cold Hard Crash on a 100% run usually takes somewhere between 10 and 15.
I love it how Cold Hard Crash really classically is the standard for how difficult a Crash
my standard
level
for
is.
bullshit Crash levels. Okay, it's not necessarily the standard, but it's my standard.
Spoken like a true Crash Bandicoot veteran.
And belly flop. There we go.
Get these timings right. And fly away.
You can
Oh, you
slide
can-
while crouching, Mr. Cloud.
You can?
Yes, you can slide while crouching.
Oh.
You're fine. They are
Oh,
space
my
specifically
goodness.
so that although this looks hazardous, it is not. As long as you don't
It-
actually do an extended bounce.
It looks extremely hazardous because Coco was freaking clipping through the nitro crate. Alright, good use of alternating gravity. Don't land on the platform yet. We're still on a gem run.
There, 58. All 58 boxes.
Okay, good. Now get the hell out of here before you die.
All right, and we have now we've got 2 of the 3 Wumpa gems. Will we score all 3?
Ika. More like Pika. Yeah.
Normal bounce. Flip back over. Fairly good.
It's really hard to tell the difference between being safe and being screwed. Ugh. All right, I had to throw away an Aku Aku at that one. That's fine. Because on my 39th attempt at this level, I probably could use an Aku Aku in pretty much any situation at this point.
Right.
Okay, change gravity, land on his head, or spin him away, whichever you prefer, because Bandicoots have the ability to jump on enemies.
Which is very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is it possible that among all of Dingodile's mutant combinations and hybridizations that he's actually part Bandicoot?
Actually, no, because Cortex never goes beyond 2. All of his animal generals are exactly 2.
Animal generals. Be the general of my animal army.
Yeah, because Dingodile is a dingo and crocodile.
Dingo
40
my
fucking
name.
eyes, man.
And
Up,
stop and
down,
crash Bandicoot
right,
is my game.
left, right, up.
Jump, Wumpa, down,
Booyah!
spin. Got it.
Now, did we get all
See?
3 Wumpa gems is the question.
Like, how could we not?
Okay, we did get all 3 Wumpa gems. Because, Mr. Cloud, you used the nitro crates in order to blow up all the chests in the bonus room.
See you in the next death run.
Be safe, everybody.